Ever think your tortilla chips and Tito's vodka had anything in common? Turns out they do. It all starts with corn. What began as a small experiment in a Texas shack is now a craft vodka served around the world. From Midwest fields to your glass, here's how Tito's does it, step by step. But before we get into the process, let's rewind. So, who's behind Tito's? Bert Tito Beveridge. Yes, that's his real last name. He started out as a geophysicist in oil and gas, then shifted into mortgage lending. But in his free time, he got curious about distilling. No formal training, just a lot of experimenting. In 1995, Tito made history by securing Texas's first legal distilling permit. Working out of a shack on the edge of Austin, he built his own pot stills by hand, using scrap parts. The result? A smooth vodka made from 100% corn that quickly caught the attention of local bartenders. Word spread, and in blind taste tests, Tito's often outshined high-end brands. Even as demand exploded, the brand stayed true to its roots. Small batch, no gimmicks, just good vodka. Today, Tito's is known worldwide, but it all started with one guy and a belief that great vodka doesn't need to be fancy. Now it all comes down to the process, from corn selection to final bottling. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Ingredient selection. Every great product starts with quality ingredients, and Tito's vodka is no exception. While many traditional European vodkas rely on wheat, rye, or potatoes, Tito's is made from 100% corn, mainly yellow dent corn grown in the American Midwest. This choice gives Tito's its signature hint of sweetness and smooth, rounded mouthfeel, setting it apart from other vodkas. Before use, each batch of corn goes through a strict inspection. Farmers and suppliers check for moisture levels, mold, and insect damage, ensuring only the best kernels make the cut. Using high-quality corn is essential, since any flaws could impact fermentation and the final taste. Once approved, the dried kernels move to industrial mills, where they're crushed into a coarse meal. This step increases the surface area, making it easier to convert starches into fermentable sugars later. Modern milling machines handle large volumes daily, but the process must be gentle. Overheating could add unwanted charred flavors to the vodka. The idea of milling is simple. Break down the corn just enough for enzymes to work efficiently during fermentation. Done right, this step sets the foundation for Tito's famously smooth and clean taste. If you're enjoying this behind-the-scenes look, don't forget to like and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes content. Now, the real transformation begins. Step 2. Mashing and fermentation. After milling, the coarse cornmeal moves to the mash tanks, where it is mixed with hot water. The heat and moisture break down the starches into simpler sugars. To speed up and maximize this conversion, distillers often add specific enzymes or malted grains. The mash temperature is carefully controlled, hot enough to activate enzymes, but not so high that it destroys them. This process takes several hours, with constant stirring to ensure even mixing. The goal is simple: transform the corn starches into a sugar-rich liquid that yeast can ferment into alcohol. Once the mash cools, a specially selected yeast strain is introduced. This yeast plays a key role in flavor development. As fermentation begins, the yeast multiplies, consuming sugars and producing alcohol and carbon dioxide. The process lasts anywhere from a couple of days to nearly a week, with staff closely monitoring temperature, pH, and sugar levels to keep the yeast healthy. When fermentation is complete, the resulting liquid, called the wash, has an alcohol content of about 7 to 10%. It smells yeasty and tastes nothing like vodka yet, but it holds the foundation for what comes next. Now it's time for distillation, the step that transforms this raw mixture into the smooth Tito's vodka we know and love. Step 3. Distillation. This is where Tito's vodka really takes shape. Instead of using mass production column stills, Tito sticks to old-school pot stills, like those used for making whiskey. While pot stills take more time and effort, they allow for better control, helping create a smoother, cleaner vodka. Here's how it works. The fermented liquid, or wash, is heated. and since alcohol boils at a lower temperature than water, it turns into vapor first. This vapor rises, carrying flavors and impurities with it. To make sure only the best part of the alcohol is kept, Tito distills it multiple times, some say up to 6 or more, which helps remove unwanted compounds along the way. During distillation, the alcohol is divided into 3 parts. First come the heads, which contain harsh, unwanted alcohols with strong, unpleasant flavors. Next are the hearts, the pure, clean ethanol that gives Tito its signature smoothness. Finally, the tails appear, made up of heavier compounds that can add unwanted flavors. Only the hearts make it into the final vodka, ensuring every bottle is crisp, clean, and free from harshness. By the end, what comes out of the still is incredibly strong, often above 90% ABV, alcohol by volume. It's far from drinkable yet, but it's now a pure, high-quality spirit ready for the next step. Step 4. Filtration. Tito's is known for its smooth, almost silky taste. Filtration plays a significant role. Even after multiple distillations, tiny impurities can linger. These include microscopic particles, unpleasant-smelling sulfur compounds, or harsh fusel oils that create that burning sensation. Filtration helps remove these, giving Tito's its signature clean, easy-drinking finish. Different vodka producers use diverse filtration methods, like charcoal, paper, sand, and sometimes even precious metals like silver. Tito's has long embraced a charcoal filtration system. The high surface area of activated charcoal can absorb impurities, resulting in a cleaner taste. Some distilleries pass their spirits through large columns of charcoal chips, while others employ specialized filters, similar to those found in high-end water purification systems. After filtration, the next step is to lower the alcohol content to the right level. In the United States, vodka must be at least 40% alcohol by volume, also known as 80 proof. However, after distillation, it can be as high as 95%. To bring it down to the right strength, distillers mix it with purified water. The quality of this water is extremely important because any impurities or unwanted flavors will affect the final taste. Tito's takes this seriously and uses purified water to ensure its vodka remains clean, smooth, and easy to drink. Step 5. Quality testing. Vodka is often called odorless and flavorless, but distillers know that's not true. Subtle differences in texture and aroma set one vodka apart from another, and Tito's takes great care in perfecting those details. Each batch undergoes testing to meet both industry standards and Tito's signature profile. Chemists use hydrometers and advanced lab tools to check alcohol content, while microbiologists ensure the vodka is free from contaminants. Tasting panels then evaluate aroma and mouthfeel, looking for a slightly sweet, corn-forward scent and a crisp, clean finish without harshness. If anything is off, distillers investigate. Issues with fermentation, filtration, or equipment can impact quality, and any flawed batches may be redistilled, adjusted, or even discarded. Step 6. Bottling and distribution. Once fully tested and proofed, the vodka is finally ready for bottling. This may seem simple, but maintaining Tito's craft quality and signature taste takes precision. Modern bottling lines can fill thousands of bottles per hour. Each one is first rinsed with demineralized water to remove any dust or residue before moving to the filling station, where automated nozzles ensure an exact pour. Tito's classic label, featuring a copper color scheme inspired by old pot stills, is then carefully applied, followed by capping, sealing, and batch coating for traceability. From there, the bottles are shipped across all 50 states. While vodka is stable, distributors are encouraged to store it in temperature-controlled conditions to maintain quality. Once it reaches liquor stores and bars, it is finally ready for you to enjoy. And that's the journey of how Tito's Vodka goes from Texas farmland to your favorite cocktail. What started in a small distillery shed has grown into a globally recognized brand, while staying true to its handcrafted roots. Now we want to hear from you. What's your go-to way to enjoy Tito's? Got a favorite cocktail or unique recipe? Drop it in the comments. And if you liked this deep dive, Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more product revelations like this. Until next time, cheers!